Hello and welcome to Doctor Who and the Drinks Trolley, Episode 7. I'm Pierre.
And I am Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. Today's featured beverage is the Manhattan.
Cheers! The Manhattan originated at the Manhattan Club in New York City in mid-1870s. It was invented by Dr. Ian Marshall for a banquet hosted by Winston Churchill's mother.
It's good. If you'd like us to cheers your favorite beverage in a future episode, just send a description or a recipe to the email address on your screen. So Vivian, what story would you like to talk about today?
We will talk about Doctor Who, Mummy on the Orient Express. Released October 11th, 2014, and written by Jamie Matheson.
Jamie wrote 4 stories for Doctor Who, including Flatline, Oxygen, and The Girl Who Died, co-written with Stephen Moffat. Mummy on the Orient Express stars Peter Capaldi as the 12th Doctor. Check out this awesomeness. And it also stars Jenna Coleman as the impossible Clara Oswald.
This story is taken from Murder on the Orient Express, written by Agatha Christie, published in January 1st, 1934.
We met Ms. Christie in the 10th Doctor and Donna's story, The Unicorn and the Wasp.
She was played by Fenella Rubin. Spoiler alert!
The story opens with a countdown clock set at 66 seconds.
There are 66 detective novels written by Agatha Christie.
That's a fun fact. But is it a coincidence? We see a mummy,
Played by Jamie Hill.
walking through the cars of a beautiful old train. Everybody's dressed in incredible period costumes.
They were designed by Howard Burton.
He was also the costume designer on Red Dwarf for season 3.
Red Dwarf is a British science fiction comedy that started in 1988.
If you've never seen it before, you really should watch it. It's fantastic. Mrs. Pitt,
Played by Janet Henfrey.
is sat at a dining car table with her granddaughter, Maisie.
Played by Daisy Belmont.
And she's upset about this man dressed as a mummy coming towards her.
But no one can see him except Mrs. Pitt.
That's right, and it takes 66 seconds from the time that she first sees him to when he touches her head and she dies. The camera pans out from the train.
It is in space.
The Doctor has brought Clara to the Orient Express in space for her last hurrah, her final voyage.
She has decided to quit those trips because Danny doesn't like it.
Why would anybody want to stop traveling with the Doctor? Foxes
A British singer-songwriter,
is singing a version of Don't Stop Me Now.
which is a song by British rock band Queen from their 1978 album Jazz.
The Doctor and Clara enjoy the view of the Magellan Black Hole.
The theory of general relativity predicts that a significantly compact mass can deform space-time to form a black hole.
The Doctor reminisces about having had a picnic on Thidian 4.
Maisie calls him a liar because that planet was destroyed thousands of years ago.
But there are space trains, mummies, and
murders! We better get another drink.
Mummy! Captain Quell
Played by David Bamber.
meets Clara and the Doctor, who's apparently a doctor of internal parasites. And worms.
He is surprised that they do not know about the mummy and Mrs. Pitt.
Oh, that sounds like a great name for a B movie. You should write that, Vivian.
The doctor is in his sleeper car talking to himself.
Clara is in her sleeper car talking to Danny.
Danny is played by Samuel Anderson.
The doctor investigates Mrs. Pitt's wheelchair life support thingy. Chief Engineer Perkins,
Played by Frank Skinner.
pops out of the shadows and he says, "Excelsior Life Extender."
Excelsior!
Clara investigates too, and she finds Maisie walking down the hall with a shoe.
Clara tries to get her attention, but she is in a daze.
They reach a door, and Maisie asks the computer to open it.
Computer wants her to call him Gus, but will not open the door.
She smashes the control panel with the shoe. The door opens, and in they go.
The door closed behind them.
Of course. The doctor joins Professor Morehouse.
Morehouse is a professor of alien mythology and is played by Christopher Verrier.
They talk about the mummy myth.
It is called The Foretold.
Would you like a jelly baby? So good. So in the kitchen car, the chef
Played by Scott Stevenson,
sees the mummy.
he shuts himself in the walk-in refrigerator.
And the mummy pops up behind him, touches his head, and he dies. Captain Quell tries to brush the truth about the deaths aside. The doctor shows him the psychic paper. "I'm your worst nightmare."
Who is Captain Quell's worst nightmare?
A mystery shopper. Weirdo. The doctor calls Clara to tell her what he's discovered. She has to yell to get a word in.
She is trapped.
He tries to get them out, but even a sonic screwdriver won't help him out this time. The jig is up, Doc.
The captain has called home office.
There is no mystery shopper. Take him away. While they're taking him away, a staff member is shooting a gun at nothing. Pew, pew.
But it is the foretold.
The doctor points out that everybody around him is professors and doctors and specialists in all of their alien fields. The hologram interior of the train disappears.
And it is replaced by a laboratory.
Some of the people even disappear.
They were hard like holograms.
Just like Rimmer from Red Dwarf. So many interconnectednesses. The lights flicker.
It is a
Morehouse sees
6
the
foot tall.
mummy.
It
He
needs
describes
nerve
it as
bandages
best as he can
and
to the
smells
doctor.
like licorice.
Licorice?
I made that part up.
Gus is being a real sarcastic computer.
Gus is voiced by John Sessions, known in part for television's Whose Line Is It Anyway?
The doctor calls Clara.
Gus tells him to end the call.
He ignores Gus.
Gus tells him to end the
He
call.
ignores Gus again.
Gus decompresses the kitchen car. The staff die and are floating in space.
He ends the call. You figure out who the mummy's coming for next. It's the captain.
Lights flicker. The countdown begins.
He describes what he sees, and 66 seconds later, he's dead. Perkins figures out what the 66 seconds is all about.
That is how long it takes to move energy out of phase. I knew that.
Maisie's next.
Clara is forced to lie to Maisie.
Lights flicker. Maisie points at the mummy.
The doctor has her focus her grief, trauma, and resentment into the scanner.
He points it to his head and puts all her stuff into him. He sees the mummy. There is writing under the bandages.
It is a flake.
The doctor surrenders. The mummy turns to dust.
It is over.
Well, almost. Gus blows up the train.
But the doctor managed to save everyone to a nearby planet.
Thanks to the mummy's alien tech, Clara tells Danny she's ended it with the doctor.
Lies.
Clara tells the doctor that Danny's fine with the two of them traveling about together.
Lies! All lies!
Okay. That's it for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
It is what the doctor would do.
Let us know what Doctor Who stories you'd like us to discuss in the comment section down below. Join us next time for a Bloody Mary and Doctor Who State of Decay. I'm Pierre.
And I'm still Vivian. See you next time.